it's been a long time since I've posted anything. Business in Nashville is back up. It's like before COVID on steroids. Traffic has gone, traffic's not bad. I can get to the airport from Franklin in about 30 minutes. Round trip makes it an hour, but rush hour traffic that can take me 2 to 3 hours to do a round trip from Franklin to the airport. And business has really picked up. That and the other thing, doing these videos, I want to do it for for family memories. And to edit these things, I've got so much in my head. Editing these things, you see a 10-minute or 20-minute video, each minute's about an hour in editing. That's not even shooting time. So when business is flowing like it has been, to find time to put these videos together, it's tough. Well, today I'm back in Red Bay, Alabama at Tiffin. I'm not getting any work done from Tiffin. I have been warring with whether or not I should put solar panels on here. So I think that putting solar panels on here makes us more able to sustain ourselves if something happens to the power grid. What are you going to do? So anyhow, I'm going to try to share with you today what it's like having solar installed on here and what it's going to do for us. I think that I'm getting 1,200 watts. I'm going to stick with my standard batteries, my lead acid batteries, because I just cannot afford I cannot afford the lithium phosphate batteries. Those run $1,000 to $1,400 a piece. I need 4 of them, I think. And on top of that, I have to have a new inverter and a lot of changes to the electrical system to do that. So I'm going to go the solar panels this year. And Lord willing, we'll go the full system. And if we need to, we'll go the full system next year. So this thing's got about 80 gallons of fresh water capacity, about that much in wastewater. So if we had to go off grid for a while, or want to go off grid for a while, we can do it, especially with some solar on there. Now, by not going the full lithium phosphate packages, I'm not going to be able to run my air conditioner or my microwave or even this fireplace. But it will run all the lights, it'll run our computers, it will run the refrigerator. We should be good to go. So I'll let you know what it's like today, and I'll try to take some pictures. I'm having this done at Freedom Mobile RV Service in Belmont, Mississippi, 7 minutes away from Red Bay. I think he said that they're going to do away with the word mobile because, as you can see from these photos, from the videos, they have a new shop. And I think I'm the first one in here. Looks like John Bohannon is the owner. His brother Wesley works with him. John was the chief 12-volt electrical engineer at Tiffin. So he designed the 12-volt system that's in my motorhome. And he appears to be incredibly knowledgeable about all the rest of it. I sometimes think that it'd be nice if Tiffin and these manufacturers make some of these aftermarket upgrades, make them standard, but they don't. So we have to do that. An aftermarket probably costs us more than having it done at the factory. But one of the advantages of having it done like this is you get to know the people who are building your coach or making modifications in the aftermarket. John Bohannon, I believe I'm saying that correctly. Nice guy. You can tell he's an engineer. His brother Wesley is not an engineer. I don't think. But man, they sure seem to make a good team. I got here about 8:15 this morning. Had I not decided to go ahead with the battery change, they would have been done about noon. So that's going to add a little bit of time to it. When it comes to paint, you know, I ran into that sign in South Dakota last year, so I had to have body work and paint work done by Chris Wright. I will put his information down below, so if you're in this area and you need body work done, you need paint work done, I would suggest him. Windshield replacement, first class glass. I believe it's on Gates Street here in Red Bay. So I get to know these guys. I like them. At least I know who to talk to when things go wrong. This is going a little differently than what I thought it would. They're going to be done, would have been done about noon, but trying to understand how batteries work, how the amp hours are calculated.
I have 4 215 amp hour lead acid batteries. They're 4 years old. They were fully charged when I started this morning. They've been running the refrigerator just for about 3 hours. Yeah, about 3 hours, and they're about shot. That's kind of what I thought. So I was looking at $1,000 to replace the lead acid. Well, for just a little more than double that, I'm going to go ahead and get 200 amp hour lithium batteries, which will perform pretty much exactly like the lead acid, but they'll charge faster, which is very important. Whenever you're charging lead acid batteries, let me see if I can find a way to explain this. Let's say you're going to charge them, you want to get them, you're going to plug it in or run the generator for 4 hours to charge them. Lead acid batteries are not going to take the full charge. And the more charge that they do take during that 4 hours, the slower the battery accepts the charge. Lithium batteries are also run the generator for 4 hours. They're slowing down and accepting the charge. So in 4 hours, I can actually fully charge batteries. Lithium batteries, I get to use all 200 amp hours. Amp hours each. These are lead acid batteries. Even though I would get 400 amp hour lead acid batteries, you only get half that. That's just the way lead acid works. You get the other half in the batteries. And the batteries are limited. And you're looking at lithium sooner. So the advantage now of going with the lithium is that I will be able to fully charge them within 4 to 5 hours. And that charge will outlast, or the output will outlast the output of the lead acid.
If you're not confused, wait till you see the diagram I'm going to put together. Okay, the solar panels are installed, and I tried describing yesterday the difference between lead acid batteries and the lithium phosphate batteries, and whether or not I was going to make the change. I'd like to have 4 of them, but I got 2, and those 2 are equal to 4 lead acid, but they have the advantages of much faster charge time. I can charge them fully in 2 to 4 hours. That's fully 2 to 4 hours. Lead acid can take 6 to 12 hours to fully fully charge. Now, I brought the coach home last night, and the new lithium batteries were fully charged. They charge while I'm in motion 2 different ways. The sun is charging them, and the inverter on the coach engine is also charging them. So when I got home, of course, they're fully charged. When fully charged as much as possible, when I had my lead acid batteries fully charged as much as possible, my refrigerator would turn off. I don't know. When I would come check it 10 to 12 hours later, it had been off, and whatever was in the fridge would have been ruined. I come in this morning, I still have a fully charged battery bank. The refrigerator's still running. It's progress. I think that's all I'm going to do on this video. I wanted to let you know I'm still alive. If you're on my Facebook page, you'll see some of the things that I've been writing. Haven't done a lot. Business is still booming. Very, very busy. Feeling very blessed there. Of course, it takes a lot of time, but I want to write more, and I want to get some more of these videos done. I want to stay in touch with you. If you would, give me a thumbs up. If If you didn't like it, lie. No, dude, no, lie. Give me a thumbs up anyhow. I need it. And then if you haven't subscribed, I appreciate it. If you would, don't look for anything spectacular here, but just sharing an American life. Another thing that helps, down in the comments, just say nice video, bad video. Jack, when you're going to get the facelift, anything that would just comments, you need it, the facelift. Comments help Google know that y'all are watching, and it encourages me too. So until I see you, make better biscuits. And I'm going to give you a real quick biscuit recipe. This is super easy. I think you'll like it. Start with Bisquick or a good biscuit mix. And it's going to call for, let's say, 2 cups of liquid. That's too much, but I'm just making that up for what I'm going to say here. It's going to say usually milk. Here's what you do. Whatever liquid is called for, use half sour cream and half 7-Up. Then the other thing, you want to put a big hunk of butter in the bottom of your baking dish. Have that in the oven while you're doing this so that butter has melted, because whenever you do this and you form those biscuits and pop them in that pan, as they're baking, that butter's going to soak up from the bottom and just add some great flavor to it. So you've got your buttered pan, you got your biscuit dough made with half sour cream, half 7-Up. You cut your biscuits out, you bake them, and when they come out, they can be really thick and fluffy. Then smear some more butter on them. Strawberry jam is my favorite. Good local honey is another good thing to put on there. The old-fashioned thing to do would be to take some molasses, put it on your plate, put a warm pat of butter on there, combine that butter and molasses, smear that on that biscuit, or open the biscuit and put that in there. And then they're going to serve that in heaven. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but it's in my Bible. Okay, they're going to have hot buttered biscuits with molasses and butter in heaven. And also have really good fried chicken that will be cooked in a cast iron skillet. They don't have pressure cookers in heaven. Don't ask me how I know this. So it will be cooked in a cast iron skillet in a mixture of bacon fat and Crisco. There's also no cholesterol in heaven. So enjoy the biscuits. Learn how to make fried chicken. I'll keep you posted, and make sure you tell your mom and them Mr. Jack said hey.